And welcome to, believe it or not, the 14th annual Phoenix Center U.S. Telecom Symposium. We're really glad that everybody can join us. We appreciate everybody with all the traffic. In fact, our check-in person is stuck on the GW Parkway with the sinkhole, but we appreciate it. So, for those who are new joining us, we welcome you. To old friends, welcome back. We like to say this is sort of the last of the dinosaur. This is the telecom conference put on by telecom people, for telecom people. So inside baseball is encouraged. There will be no debates. We're having discussions today. And thank goodness for the president and Chairman Wheeler. There's a lot to talk about. So I usually begin our symposiums with a quick sort of state of the Phoenix Center presentation, just to let you know what we've done the last year. So real quick, our year in review. We published 9 scholarly papers. 7 of our papers were published or accepted for publication in refereed academic journals. Once again, we've outproduced most academic departments. We've done 3 mini law reviews, what I call on Bloomberg Law, because they let me use footnotes. We've done 8 op-eds. We'll actually do 9. We have one coming out tomorrow morning. We presented a paper at TPRC. One of our published papers was on government management and use of government spectrum, which was cited by the Institute for Defense Analysis, part of the OSTP spectrum review. In fact, we got one of the nicest compliments I've ever heard on that paper from a senior member of the administration. Says, you know, that paper was really great. I said, well, what'd you like about it? He goes, you guys didn't make anything up. You actually thought it through. I was like, well, that's a nice compliment. So we were invited in by the FCC's General Counsel's Office to present some of our research on the open internet, and I'll get to that in a moment. Once again, George remains in the top 1% of authors downloaded on the SSRN. I'm in the top 1.5. We were cited significantly in the academic literature this year. Many press hits, and for those press covering today, more the better. We had a teleforum on tariffing the internet, which was a lot of fun. And, you know, we did the usual speaking and participating in other conferences. 3 papers to note. While we did a lot of really great work this year, in fact, one of our more major published papers was another paper that George did on internet use and depression in the elderly, published in one of the leading epidemiological journals in the country, which is very big. But these are the 3 papers we're going to talk about probably a lot today, dealing with the current events, dealing with the open internet proceeding. One is, what is the bounds of the FCC's authorities over broadband service providers? It's a paper I did over the summertime where I actually looked at the recent case law, finding what exactly is the bound, as the title says. Second paper is tariffing the internet, where we look at what would happen if the FCC decides to reclassify. And the third paper is Section 10 forbearance, asking the right questions to get the right answers. These are really, not that I want to toot our own horn, but as it's our event, I will. Probably the most serious and thorough legal and economic analysis of what's going on today. So I commend your attention to all of them, and all 3 of them are about to be published in academic journals. Digital presence. We received over 1.2 million hits so far, which always amazed me. Our blog did very well this year, 5,000 views. We maintain a very good Twitter following. We did our series events this summer. Once again, we did our rooftop policy roundtable. It was an absolutely fantastic event. We hold this every year right here on top of the University Club on the roof, where we discuss policy over drinks and cigars like the good Lord intended it. But it was an absolutely fantastic event. We had 2 former general counsels, and we were talking about actually my 706 paper, and it was just an absolutely terrific event, really good time, and an excellent substantive discussion. And our other big event is me live from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce about a couple weeks ago, where I performed a duet with double platinum selling recording artist Ed Rollins from Collective Soul. And that was, don't ever say that I don't play with professionals, Jerry. So anyways, we have a great event for you today. Our conference theme today is competition, 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 or regulation, regulation, regulation. We've put together a fantastic panel. We're going to start with the Economist Panel, as always. We'll then move to a lawyers panel where we're talking about hot issues in communications law. We will follow it up with a panel discussion on policy priorities of 2015. and then our awards ceremony with Senator Deb Fischer. Again, welcome you to participate on Twitter. Our standard hashtag is PHXPolicy. And so without further ado, let me bring up Jerry and the Economist panel. Thank you.